Kerrigan only to be strong. So I like this from them. Not aware of suicide at all though. Huh. What the fuck? I didn't even see this shit. Oh yeah, this was bad. I remember watching this, where I saw this. I feel like FaZe, the way they clean up the round after getting that initial kill, like reset back on the site super well, but Kerrigan, like, I mean, he has to be like a little bit more diligent clearing it, but I don't know. If he could have tucked Car, just wait for his teammate to get a little closer, I think it would have been better for him than Brokey, I think. Trying to cream Poland. Like top the crate. Yeah. Who's gonna win the major? It's a good question, bro. I don't really think there's a definitive team, I'd say, between like, I mean, I'd say favorites are definitely Vitalia, Furia, like between those two, but I mean, kind of see how it progresses. How do you guys think it's been from like a viewer perspective if you guys are watching the games? Like you guys, I don't know if you guys are entertained or what. I just think, man, I feel like it's so crazy it's a BO1 format still, bro. Like in any of the games, even if it's Swiss. Oh wait, fuck. I'm observing right there. Even if it's Swiss, bro, that shit has to be BO3, bro, because it's too random. It's too random, and for like the level and like prestige of the tourney, it doesn't make any sense. This sounds fucked. It's the dab spam right there. It sucks for Brokey, but at the same time, like, it's hard to like nitpick that, but I feel like against, I don't know, it's just tough, because in a way that's Brokey's style, but I feel like against them, you play pretty basic. Like, this is the type of shit you're going to get into a lot. And the fact that, I don't know, I think it's also a mix of, I don't want to say nerves, but even like the way they're reacting after the facts, like, giving them rounds a bit. That's insane. Just chucks it. Okay, this is pretty sketch round that they definitely lose. Yeah. Low-key, that's just an experience, I feel like. Especially delayed on the last shot. I don't know, bro. FaZe to me, I mean, they still haven't found their footing. Like, I think they can be like, they can play to like a decent level. I just think their team's a little indecisive right now. Like when I watch them play, and then NRG, I feel like they're just playing in a way like they don't have much to lose, but also they're just kind of getting away with certain rounds. Like we'll see in a second, but the way, for example, Damien or Das is playing this game, he's playing like the 30-year-old IGL vet, lurking, baiting, just doing their kind of set pieces. Because what I've been watching, I've been following NRG's, I guess, past matches too crazy, but they play pretty much the same, like stylistically. That's why in this type of matchup, I think it's a really bad game for FaZe to lose, honestly. But yeah, with it being BO1, it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say expected, but definitely know what can happen. This shit was crazy too, bro. If they actually got ecoed this round, that shit would have been so bad. We hit the fucking nade break after the fact, but. I thought Aaron was gonna win this, bro. If Aaron had room, like if Zuck's not on his ass after his first kill, and he could have backed up, they wouldn't have. Dude, I'm pretty sure they tossed this round, man. Yeah, they fucking... Nah. Okay, we gotta talk about this. Bro, when I watch this shit, like, this is mainly for FaZe, but it's like, bro, this is a round you never lose. Like, they're probably kicking themselves, but the fact they even got to this point, like, I'm just watching it, was so awkward, bro. And then me knowing, like, I guess NRG, but also just fucking Aaron or Sonic, like, bro, this is like the dumbest shit ever, chat. Watch this. Like, back against the wall, you're stuck against an op. And Aaron would always do this. The amount of times he shot me or TK'd me, I wish if he TK'd George, I would have been fucking cherry on top, bro. But he fucking tagged him. And to be honest, that peak alone, like, won him the fucking rounds. And to be honest, this is like a huge swing round. Like, the fact that they get this is like toss. Like, hard toss. And then, yeah, and then this, what I was referring to previously. And look at this. When I say IGO movement, I guess Dap's movement. The fact he even goes down, bro, come on. Rips a little 5-piece burst. Guess we're done. Whoever watched that show. Trust me, I want to start playing. I feel like even me watching this, not to say it like annoys me, obviously I still like it, but when you're not playing, you're used to playing, for example, whatever these events or just being there, it's a little bit different, I feel like, type feeling, but it's also, I guess, cool to spectate to an extent. Alright, I like this call. It's like ballsy, but the way the half is going, it makes sense, like taking this risk. But they're just trying to do their normal B pop, but once they get blocked, they actually want to commit with it. Isn't bad, they know he spoke from close. They hesitate too, they initially don't go. But someone tells them to go. And with the read their 4B, it's, you know, it pays off for them. It's pretty easy to get back in at that point. I don't know how he kills them. Been IGL previously, but he knows Nitro or how he likes to play or call, so it's not really. Damn, Aaron, that's how we're feeling. You go with the hero scout on Kerrigan. Sometimes they may push tons, but there's a huge swing round. He did it. That was pretty big, and this is. I'm curious that they're not ready for this, or like off this bait, or they're not spaced together as well. They could be here. This is pretty common if they doing any fucking background check on NRG. Okay, so that gets shuts down immediately, which is pretty standard. I think the swing rounds after this point actually they go back and forth. I think historically too, like FaZe is always really good on D2. To be fair, Rain, that was Rain's best map, I think, by far. Rain as a D2 A rotate is probably one of his best spots. I think that, I would say that was his best spot, but he's probably one of the best A rotates in the world. But FaZe they're always really good on this map, like the way they would flow. I think them losing him honestly kind of put their team in a weird spot because they kind of have a mix of like, you have like 2 B rotates or like potentially 2 anchors. You don't really have like a hard, just like, I don't know, describe it. Kind of like controlling the map, like as a rotate. Obviously skill, but also just control the map with like nades and just tempo how you want to play it. I think that hurts FaZe a bit. I don't think their D2's bad, but it's not as good as it I think could be. And then I feel like NRG's not necessarily been bad on D2. I think they're pretty rigid though how they play, but they're not necessarily bad. Nah. Oops. You're telling me? Okay, they're kicking those souls, bro. Hard. My god, and he was off that. That's crazy, bro. Let me actually see how bro kills this guy. I think he just timing peeks him. That's just a broken default, if I'm being honest. Especially on this type of round. Let me see if they just have nades. Kerrigan, I mean, this isn't terrible. Like, they're actually not set up too bad. I feel like if Jacob's like a little bit closer, it's like more ideal. Like if he uses some of his nades to burn cap, but also, I mean, they're ready for it. Just Kerrigan kind of just peeks out and then, yeah, either doesn't trust Jacob that he's blind or, you know, obviously just lose the duel, but getting double like that, like, puts you in a terrible spot. That's pretty much how they lose the game. Damn. Wait. Wait, do they close this? Yo. Man. Fam. I didn't actually see this round. This is, okay. I mean, Brokey should close this. Yeah. Okay, so they end up winning it, but obviously it fucks their money. I think that next round is the B round I saw previously. That would make sense. I'll be honest though, that's the thing though with FaZe, where they're obviously super, I mean, they've always been well versed with this and some of the players that they have, but like for example, someone like Frozen, I mean, Frozen's dog, bro. If you guys have followed him throughout his career, but he's a hella smart player. He's obviously super skilled, but like for example, not a lot in that same situation, players aren't just gonna instantly walk through that smoke, especially left side, and just try and instantly get the, you know, have the chance to instantly get the kill to swing the round back, or at least just get the info. He's a very smart player, or like cerebral player. Info. Like right now, FaZe are in the driver's seat to win this round, like easily. And if I'm not mistaken, it's where like they do like the half long type of fake. They reset back to B and let's see. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's this round though. So right now they're set up to this. Thing with NRG too, like that's pretty poor. Like one thing with NRG too, or just like in general, certain teams you always want to be cautious of too, is like the fact that these guys are spamming their guns, like especially in that long setup too. Once the smoke's down, they're just spamming. Where like if you're FaZe, you instantly know their setup for the most part. That should be able to give you decent amount of info to string the round like how you like to. And they fact, like once they get a site or whatever at this point, this round should be like all FaZe, like all day. So the fact, let me see. They play to just crunch mid and kill cat, which is obviously good, but these guys should be punishing at least like, in some kind of way. The fact isn't kill mirror is big, or like on Kerrigan's side, that sucks. And then Frozen is not ready. That's honestly a pretty big miscom because they're playing the round like 80% of that round's done super well. Just like the last little bit. If Frozen's aware there, he probably gets both like pretty easily. I'll be honest, like I mean, I feel like NRG is just playing with more balls, like because they're in the back foot all these rounds. Like FaZe is definitely in good situations, just not closing. They should get absolutely blown out here. Oh my god. But more often than not, it's usually FaZe fucking up versus, you know, obviously the other team plays well, but usually it's things going wrong with them. I would just say now it's a lot more rocky than, you know, what people are used to. I think back then, FaZe, I guess, quote-unquote, would struggle a lot. It was against, you know, like, if they ever play online, maybe, you know, during the COVID era, like, they're playing Bad News Eagles in the major. People don't know who Bad News Eagles was at the time, da-da-da. So, little things like that, but someone's Ekerons, man. I did not see this shit. It's this round. Them resetting here is perfect. This is what I'm saying with, like, the spams. Like, even though FaZe tried to do the long take, they go heavy, they get out long, one guy instant dies, but they get the trade 4v4. Two guys are stuck in the door, and one of them gets hit to like whatever 50. The fact that they hear two guys spamming here, they honestly are in the driver's seat, especially 4v4 T side. Like they can literally just pick what they want to do, they can pick what tempo they want to play at, and they're kind of in the driver's boat. Like here they decide to go back B. I honestly think it's a bad read, but it also comes down maybe it's their prep or like the comfort they have for this type of matchup. But yeah, I don't think it's bad. NRG, honestly, read it though. They have their own kind of inkling in this round, or at least that they want to fight or play toward B for that timing. And the fact that, who is this? This bro, right? He misses, like this is crazy. The fact that he, or like doesn't get the kill here or whatever, but they still play into it. This, like FaZe, like driver's seat this whole time. Lurk smoke's huge, denies like this info push or like the chance of them doing this, but the fact they're 3 here, he's boosted 2, enables it. And then they're just too slow. Like, I feel like the way FaZe is even playing up to this point is still really good, but see someone holding the flank, or at least checking the flank. If someone just fucking, like, throw a little jiggle, dog, Damien down. And then they go in the fucking blender. But I feel like this is a cool round from, like, a spectator. Like, when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is probably like the best round I saw of the game. This was hella well played by, or like a good play by NRG. Like the way the game's flowing and like the way they're at, or like the way the game's and their type of violence, like this setup's OP. Because even if this guy gets blind or whatever off the shot, if he's gonna push forward, little Tapski, he's gone. They take long. This is just weird to me, man. I don't know. They have low nades, but the way they play this with their flashes is so bad, dude. This is huge by Kerrigan. This is huge by Kerrigan. Little Unk v Unk battle. Yeah, this is huge by Kerrigan though. This, bro, when I saw this, I was so mad, man. Like, I know Kerrigan does this shit, bro, and to an extent it's an IGL thing, but oh, dog. Once he shoots corner, we just gotta clear blue. We gotta clear blue. Like, look at this shit. I'm curious to see, because I couldn't see it on the stream. They had it from George's POV, but like, you hear the op, okay? It's hard clear fucking left, bro. Like, Kerrigan. Come on. Chat. Man, you guys are playing your pugs? Don't do this. You guys do this, don't be in my chat. And then yeah, they just this shit was so rushed, bro. I need to see. I don't know what nades. They don't have a like. That's their only smoke they use, and I think Brokey fucked it up, or like it's not as deep as it could have been. And then they just, I mean, they just didn't go through or try and play make off it, but. And Brokey low key does, man. I was gonna say this shit was vintage. I honestly thought Russ is gonna win this too. I'm surprised he didn't clear plat. Like I feel like in his mind he's thinking under window or back plat, but he didn't check it. Could be big box too, but